Hi, it's Jo Natoli here from the Rental Specialists. Just sitting in some Sydney peak hour morning traffic, so I thought I'd answer a quick question. The question today is, what sort of tenancy checks do you do on a potential tenant before they're approved for a property? Well, what we do first and foremost is we check that they have a rental history, and by checking the rental history we're looking at their tenancy ledger plus also a couple of their last rent receipts as well. We will also reach out to their current landlord slash property manager and get a verbal reference on how the tenants are, and when I say how the tenants are, I'm not meaning just with rent payments. How are they upkeeping the property? How is their last routine inspection? Those sorts of things. We're trying to get an understanding of the tenant as a whole, not just as a rent payer. The second thing we look at is their employment records. So we speak to their employer, and if they haven't been employed for a very long time in their current employment, we will go back one or two, depending on how long they have been employed. We'll speak to their employer, we will obtain copies of their pay slips, we'll verify that, and we'll make sure that they can actually afford the rent that's being asked for the property. In the case of a self-employed person, we will obtain documentation confirming their business registration, and we will ask for tax returns and also permission to speak with their accountant. Again, just to make sure that they are actually legitimately in business and can afford the rental payments that the properties are renting at. In business applicants, we will also ask for trade references as well, so that we can get an understanding of how they are generally as bill payers and as businesses to deal with. So they're just four things that we look at. Of course, there is much more to it than that. However, that's a broad overview of the things that we look at when assessing a tenancy application. Now, it's important to note that we will always come back to you, the landlord, and discuss every single applicant with you, and ultimately the decision is yours. We will look at the pros and cons of every single applicant. The decision is entirely up to you, but we're here to assist with that process and just make it stress-free, headache-free, and as easy as possible. If we can help you, please make no hesitation in dropping us a line and getting in touch. We'd love to have that conversation with you. Have a great day.